Okay. Hello, I'm ANGEL-MALACH. The Malach part in my name is just Hebrew for angel, so my name is just Angel twice. But yeah, I'm just like going live now because I'm just like pretty like disheartened how like vilified and demonized the very existence of trans people and or like black trans people or brown trans people is just always so like demeaned and made monstrous. um you know, acknowledgement of the fluidity of gender, but it's always this idea that we all must fit into the binaries, which is like ridiculous. Like it really is. Because obviously, sex is one thing, biological sex is one thing, but we all, or our presence, or our existence, or our nature, or ability to express ourselves shouldn't be dumbed down to how we were born. And people, like, they, they're like one of the many examples of like complexity, or like human complexity in like expression or in gender expression, and knowing who you are even when everyone else around you puts you down for it, demeans you, or tries to make it seem like you don't know who you are when you are literally you experiencing yourself. Like there's nobody else there isn't anybody else who's experiencing you except you, and yet that reality is just hard. And like, yeah, it just make people just make it seem like as if we can't have our own experience with our like gender. They just like make, mainly conservatives, obviously fucking conservatives and Republicans, but not even just like our families, just make it seem like we can't be more than what our sex is. Like we're only what our sex is, essentially. We are only what we are born as, which is ridiculous. Because we are consciousness. As human beings, we have a consciousness. So of course there are going to be many different versions of expression. There's going to be many different ways in which people can express themselves. Of course there's going to be many different ways on how people view themselves. There's going to be many different ways in which people have a relationship with themselves. And I don't know why that's like not, I don't know why people don't understand that. But, and sorry, there's so much dust in my room. But I don't get why people don't understand that. Like, just because a person lives outside of the binary, that there's somehow a monster, or they're somehow gonna go to hell, right? Or they're like, it just doesn't make any sense. Or that you're like we're an abomination. It doesn't make any sense. And then, okay, just making sure making sure you guys are able to comment, because I'm new. It's been a minute since I've live streamed. I'm just talking about. Hi, hello, hi. I'm just talking about how like trans people are like human. Because hi, hello, hi. Because like I'm just so like irritated with the. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I try. But I'm just like so irritated with this idea that trans people are like monsters, and that you need to detransition, and that we need to listen to the detransitioners because they know what they're talking about. Um, like, oh, okay, like, man, like the humanity of trans people is not seen because so many people. Oh, I speak English, only English so far, but yeah, just English. But like the humanity of trans people is not seen or acknowledged because so many people cannot understand the fact that our existence in itself is complex. Oh, thank you. Thank you about my smile. I mean, I'm cisgender, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what a person's gender is to begin with. What matters is what if they're a good person. What matters is like their consciousness, what comes out of that. And like, and it's just so like sickening in a bad way. Oh, thank you. You're so pretty. You said I see a female. I mean, okay. Well, I could be male though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What do American policemen say when they find a murdered black? What a brutal suicide. What do American policemen say when they find her? What do you mean by that? Because I know with police in the black community, we don't have a very good relationship due to police brutality. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, you're fine. I'm just saying overall it doesn't really like matter in regardless on what you see, the person themselves might have a different relationship with how they express themselves. And that not everybody like lives within the binary overall, because number one, they shouldn't have to. Like, and neither do a lot of people, or neither is that the experience or the reality of a lot of people. How do you express? I'm still trying to figure out how to express myself. I don't know. I'm figuring that out. But yeah, I just think overall like there is an inherent humanity in expressing yourself outside of the binary. As much that there is with expressing yourself within the binary. Because the binary in itself is a human construct. And so as humans, we learn to adapt, but then there's also a lot of us who can't adapt because that's simply not something how we can possibly like operate. Like with trans people and gender dysphoria. And they shouldn't have to. And like that's the issue. Like we make all these standards of how like people need to live based on this idea that their nature needs to be altered. It's like it's in that's the point. Like trans people or the idea of living outside of the binary in itself is not acknowledged as something a part of nature. Therefore, there's these like standards that society puts up upon like trans people to make it seem like their nature needs to be altered because they're not living the right way, quote unquote. But that's incorrect. There's no empathy in that. There's no sympathy in that. There's like no will for understanding because it's like so complex in itself. And it's, I think we have to like just be more curious about people. I think have more like curiosity in regards to like people's lives and how people come about their lives and their relationship with like different items and different toys and different ways of being. Um, and I just think that's like the like an issue. Um, we're not being more creative with our questioning, so to speak. um, and the standards that like we make that are like family set or that society sets or that the media sets are more so like on the body than it is on the consciousness, so to speak. Like it's less about how you are as a person or how you should be as a person, even though that in itself is subjective, and it's more so in how you're supposed to look and how you're supposed to actually express yourself, and like how your body should be or how or what type of relationship you're supposed to have with yourself, and it's like idiotic and it's just boxes, just like putting all these boxes on people, in addition to like not respecting the fact that they might actually have an identity or a gender identity that's outside of your understanding, but people are not curious enough to try to even understand, but instead it creates too much of a cognitive dissonance to the point where you're dumbed down to your sex. You just dumb down to what people understand. Therefore, your own way of living and your relationship with yourself is constantly disrespected, which is ridiculous. And I think it's just a closed-mindedness that people have, and we all are closed-minded to something in some way, of course, but in regards to people's existence, it's very harmful, especially when their mere existence does not cause harm. But that's the issue. There's this like idea that the mere existence of trans people is a harm when it's not. First of all, the majority of like school shootings is cisgender men, not trans people, but people will say that's mainly trans people. That's like an idiotic take, and it's just misinformation to make it seem like the mere existence of trans people is harmful when it's not. And it takes the like responsibility and accountability off of the people who do the most damage in society, being cisgender men, specifically cisgender white men. And it's essentially punching down on a marginalized community. You're just punching down still, when it's like why? See, it's so simple. Like if you can see the humanity in another person, that opens up the ability to try to take in what their existence is and try to relate your existence to themselves, to like relate their existence to yourself, essentially. That's what is overall. If you can see the humanity in another person, you can see different aspects of yourself in them, and vice versa. But if you can't do that due to a person's mere existence being completely hard to understand for you, then we wouldn't be able to do that, or you wouldn't be able to do that, which is harmful. And it leads to justifications of killing people just because they're trans, and killing people because they're black and trans. And it's very like dangerous rhetoric and like harm that's always carried out. and therefore trans people are not seen as like another human, like another manifestation of like consciousness, like another form, another being. But instead, again, since their relationship with themselves is something that you will like misunderstand to the point where you can't possibly see yourself in them, which in itself is harmful, because if you can't see parts of yourself in another person, you're not going to be able to connect with them. That's the issue. And it's very harmful. like what in the world? Like that's why they're like being killed and dying at the hands of hateful people. And this is the thing with all marginalized communities. Like you're only taking in what you think is right, which is just man and woman. And when you close yourself off to any other ideas, you simply disconnect yourself from others, which is just harmful overall, like as a human being. And it leads to this like damaging behavior of like when you believe violence is the answer, and like that's the issue, right? Believing violence firsthand is the way to go about things. And violence isn't just physical but verbal, because it can cause emotional damage. And so like that's clearly a problem. Like not being able to see the humanity in other people just because they fall out of your own understanding of reality. There's a lack of curiosity with that. There's a lack of the desire to learn from others with that. And it's like, and not everybody is the same, so of course there's going to be many people who are just going to fall into that. But it's dangerous, especially now, like the internet. Like you can't escape this rhetoric of trans bad, black bad. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's genuinely ridiculous. And like they're human. Hello, like what are we not clicking? What's not clicking? Like, man, just because you fall out of the binary doesn't mean you have to be treated like a monster. Just because you fall out of the binary doesn't mean your identity needs to be like disrespected and demeaned. Like it's a waste of your own life, or waste of those people's lives, and it's damage upon the trans people's lives, because they have to go through this. Black trans people's lives, they gotta go through this, right? And it doesn't make any sense. Or I guess in regards to human nature, it does make sense, right? Because we can't take it's hard for us to take in things that are completely outside of what we've been taught our whole lives. But the foundation of seeing the humanity in other people who you do not understand is that curiosity. That's what it is. It's that curiosity. We all have a need to connect. I mean, that's why the internet is here, and yet with the internet, we find it quite easy to gang up on people and not see the damage in our words because it's just a simple text. And you're able to go on about your business. It's a simple message, or it's a couple words in somebody's comment section, and we're able to go about our day, or it's a tweet and we're able to go about our day, or it's a thread and we're able to go about our day, or it's a TikTok that you make in a day along with 3 others or 4 others or 5 others, and you're able to go about your day. Hence why empathy is so low from what it seems like, or why sympathy is so low from what it seems like. And it does seem hopeless, especially with X, right? You're allowed to be racist, you're allowed to be homophobic, you're allowed to be transphobic, you're allowed to use the AI chatbot to take off the clothes of children and women without their consent. Like, you're able to do all of this, right? With AI, you're able to like make porn people without their consent. You're able to do all of these things with the internet and with AI. And it's like disgusting, but also representative of human nature, because without our nature, none of this would come to be. And we're given so much power with like the internet and technology as a whole, which is quite dangerous in a way. But even without technology, we would still have this same nature. And with like the amount of power that we're able to have, we feel less of a need to be empathetic or sympathetic with one another, because the damage of our words, or the results that our words carry, is not seen by us, unless you're going back and forth in a comment section or with tweets. It's not seen or realized, because we don't have to see or realize it. We can ignore each other. We don't have to. We don't have to take in. We don't have to take in each other's reactions. We don't have to process. We don't have to introspect. We can talk to whoever. It doesn't matter. We have so much of this like power to just like say something and just go about our day and not think about the humanity within others, and understand that our differences shouldn't take away from the fact that we are all connected regardless. Like, trans people are one of the many examples of the complexity of human consciousness. It shouldn't be something to where it is hard to take in or accept or empathize with or sympathize with. But it is, because it is hard for people and us to take in things that we don't understand immediately when there's no foundation of curiosity. If there's no will to learn, then we're going to always be stuck in our closed-mindedness to not be able to take in people's different perceptions. Which is a problem, and it always harms others. And it is within our nature from what it seems like, but it doesn't have to be, in regards to only wanting to live in regards to how you've been raised. But we don't have to be like that. We don't all have to be like that. Because if we are like that, it simply leads to the disrespect and the demeaning of other people who are different from you. But like, we're still connected regardless. There is something in a person that you can see in yourself. We we have our differences, but essentially we're still connected. Like, we're still one technically. Like, we're all reality experiencing ourselves, life experiencing itself, consciousness experiencing itself, nature experiencing itself. And, and so it's sad, but the only thing that is needed is curiosity. That's what's needed. And curiosity is something that we do have within ourselves. All of us. It's just something to tap into. You said we are all human no matter what we are all human no matter who we are. Good luck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But again, with us being human, it's like hard to take in stuff that we can't understand right away. To the point we have to like automatically like reject it. So our understanding of reality isn't targeted or threatened, because nobody wants to be wrong, except that's not the case. It's not that you weren't wrong, you just weren't introduced to another way of living. But when we're introduced with like different ideas, or like people who fall outside of our understanding of reality, then it may feel like we are wrong in some way in regards to how we thought reality is supposed to be, when it's not the case. We just have differences. But that only comes up if you only think that your reality is right and exclusively correct, with no issues in regards to human complexity. Like, yeah, like that's the issue. Like, that's human nature, and that's also the issue. And then within all of us, we do have this inner curiosity. I mean, we were all once kids once. But then this inner curiosity kind of gets hit with the wall of like standards from like society, particularly like this idea mainly from our families, and like generational like religion on how like men need to be masculine and women need to be like feminine, and if you're born a certain way, then you have to like uphold these like standards and roles, like according to how your body is for when you were just born, which is human nature. Is still going to continue, of course. Religion's not going away, and it doesn't have to. These gender roles and societal standards, yeah, they're not going to go away, but we can do less harm every day. We can, and in doing that, we would just need to tap into our inner curiosity. Yeah, that's the main point. Because for me, because of course non-binary people are like trans, right? But like my mind is still programmed to still view a masculine presenting person as a man, even if they're not binary, and so I have to correct myself to understand that their pronouns are not going to align that way. and like vice versa. Like there shouldn't be a specific type of way that a non-binary person has to look, or there shouldn't be a specific type of way that a trans person has to look. Like a trans woman shouldn't have to be hyper feminine in order for her womanhood to be valid, and a trans man's manhood shouldn't have to be valid only in the performance of hyper masculinity. Like that shouldn't be the case, and the validity of the gender of a non-binary person shouldn't be only validated if they are androgynous. Like that's like what like why must we put each other in boxes? Like that's the issue. That in itself is an issue, because it's like the standard in itself is an issue. Now, of course, in regards to like transitioning or gender expression in itself, people are gonna express themselves in the ways that most resonate. So that's not the issue. The issue is when there's a specific standard of expression that a person needs to like look like and present in order for them to be respected. That's the issue. Like, why do any of them have to pass in order for their gender identity? Like, why do they have to pass in order for their gender identity to be respected? That shouldn't have to be a standard in regards to respecting them. You should just respect them. Like, it's important to like respect people. Period. Respect their existence. Period. And then respect the fact that they have a different journey, and respect that they have a different relationship with themselves. I think that's like very important. Excuse me. I think it's like hard for people to accept others who have a different relationship with themselves due to the fact that they feel like they can't have a similar relationship with themselves as well. For the most part, I think many people feel maybe like trapped or forced into this idea that they have to fit into a form of like femininity or masculinity to make it or be in the position that they're in, especially if they have a background to where they have struggled and they have succeeded within the face of their performance in regards to their like gender expression. Like with, of course, like the military or entrepreneurship in general. You know, it has to do, you know, with us not being able to have a similar relationship with ourselves as other people do, even though those people still struggle, but they're doing their best to be their authentic selves and live out that reality that they know is within them, which can be on the outside embodied. Yeah, because I know with me, obviously, with like being a woman, I guess, like, you know, you gotta be feminine. You gotta be feminine, you gotta wear the dresses and all that. And gotta do your lashes a little bit, maybe do your eyebrows sometimes. um and still, I think even with the like position I'm in, I'm not gonna be able to really express what it is that I want to express within me. But the best I can do though is not project, because even the people that are expressing themselves to the best of their ability You know, being trans people, for them, like, due to them being one of the many examples of human complexity, like it wouldn't be essentially a good thing for me to project, especially with being self-aware. You know, they are deserving of that freedom as much as I am. And it's unfortunate with like society, right? Specifically religion, specifically Abrahamic religions, on how it inherently makes these standards that we all need to fit into in order to be respected and liked and loved and taken seriously, which isn't fair. If the majority of the population can express themselves in the way that they feel is most authentic to them. And of course, life in itself is not fair, but again, it goes back to having a basis in our own curiosity at the very least, because that in itself can open up a lot in regards to seeing yourself or ourselves and other people and seeing where we connect. Yeah, I think that's the main thing, you know? And yeah, trans people are human, like, fuck off. Like, fuck off to like these people who demean their humanity just because they're different. We are all connected, and there's something in me that's in you, and you that's in me, in a figurative sense or a literal sense. If you're like my relative, um, but yeah, it's not hard to understand that when you have that curiosity. Like, uh, like I didn't know that you can be a different gender. I didn't know you can not identify with either gender. Oh, I didn't know that you can identify with both genders. I didn't know you can identify with multiple genders. Like, you know, or live out these like different genders in such a way that's so embodied. You know, and so yeah, that's my like main message about that. Like we need to have like more empathy. There's no empathy, no sympathy, no sympathy for the struggling of marginalized communities, and no empathy in seeing the struggles of other people who are struggling in a similar way to you or to us. Like we need more of that. We need more. We need more of a will to see the consciousness in which connects all of us, which is our will to create, express, design, invent, and talk or communicate. Period. Yeah, that's very important. You know, yeah, trans people are a work of art. They're works of art. We're works of art. We're all works of art. If nature's art, we are art. And we are art. We are art experiencing itself. We are creation experiencing itself. We are the universe we're the universe experiencing itself. So, yeah. I know I'm probably so far away. Yeah. Ah, stretchy, stretch. But yeah, that's my like main message and like point that I just wanted to kind of like say and like come across express. Express, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I need to get my freaking day. Okay, I was moving my chargers out the way. Oh yeah. So now I'm gonna practice my guitar with y'all. I haven't really been practicing like I should. But yeah. Oh, so much dust, I swear. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I need more air purifiers. Only at one. That's crazy. So I gotta make sure it's tuned. It's definitely not tuned. But you know. It's so dusty. Look at that. So dusty. So dusty. Damn. I'll do it like this. I'm tuning my guitar. Yeah. Tuning it. Ooh, I don't know about that. Hold on. This might take a moment. It's my day. It's my day. Yeah. Mm-mm. It's like when I don't play it and I just like leave it out, it like automatically gets untuned or something. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, but. I don't know. Well, this one's getting loose. I like that. I don't like that. Dang. I think I'm messing up. Whoa. Okay. No. Okay. I don't know what I'm trying to get out of it, but no, I don't know what type of sound I'm trying to get. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, I like that better. So I gotta fix this one. No, back that up. Back that thing up. No. No. Oh my. I'm trying. I'm trying. No. Yeah, like on these. Wowzers. I'm gonna twist and twist and twist and twist. Twister twist. Wow. Okay, hold on. Yeah, told you this is gonna take a minute. Okay. I gotta figure out what sound I want. Like. Okay. Let's start with the highest one. Hello? Hello? Wow. Okay, turn. Maybe I'm gonna keep turning. I'm gonna keep turning and turning and turning. Okay, let me try to figure this out for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Okay. And you can hear it twisting. Oh my god. Mm. Okay, hold on. Man, okay. I'm a tune, I'm a tune, I'm a tune, I'm a tune. I'm a tune that's so good. Man. Okay, come on. Almost there. Almost there. Mm. Oh man, okay. Still off. Come on. this part. So okay. Okay. Almost. Almost. Shoot. Dang, huh? Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh. What? There you go. Jeez. Sounds weird. Sounds like it's in a darker tone or something, but so that's fine. going on? Man, this is harder than I hope. Man, I don't think I can get it. Dang, why is it so hard, bro? So hard. It's not easy. That sounds crazy. Wow. Okay. That sounds crazy. Yeah. Trans people are human. They're human. They're human. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. Should have had this tune before I went on, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I'm taking so long. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this right now. I need to be more prepared, but I'm not. I'm not prepared. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, we're gonna take a break. And I'm just gonna play my song. I have a song out. So I'm gonna play it right now. I'm gonna play my song. It's called Awakening. I released the song on the 23rd of September of last year. It just goes into my own reality of of what I was going through overall. So I'm gonna play it. Okay. I'm gonna turn it up too. I'm gonna turn it up. gonna be copyrighted by my own song. This is what it looks like on my channel. I'm gonna show you. This one looks like right there. But feel shame. Fearless. Yours existed. It's a long field trip, and it will never end. Oh, is how real or is it an illusion? Are my feelings valid or is it confusion? Oh, is it confusion? What is reality, right? Existential, I am emotional, suppressing who I am most. Tell myself that every year will be my ball. All alone, and I know it's my fault. I need to grow. And the loneliness. When it comes to all my dreams, I meditate and hesitate right in the same place. My life stays the same. I have to change or I will be like nothing. Ooh. Oh, is how real or is it an illusion? Are my feelings valid? Awake in my mind, awake in my mind, awake in my mind. Tell me what's right. Whoa, 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 yeah. Most. Tell myself that I'm dear, up in my bubble. What is in your heart? That's just one of many. That's the only one I actually released, but I'll be releasing more. Music is definitely an outlet, oh, for sure. At least for me, and I think for for queer people in general, music is definitely an outlet. Outlet, and has always been an outlet. You know, the kind of like express what you feel that's not understood by everyone else. No. But yeah. I plan on making a whole album one of these days. But yeah, that's just one. I can give a little sample of what I'm working on though. Is I want to be a musician and I want to be a true activist as well. Because I'm a part of this community, so I need to be. Like our existence in itself is inherently political. Everything is political. But I want to be more philosophical with my approach. I think that'll be good. And fear. Where am I at? What am I doing? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna play this one. Just like first part. I think with music is one of the best ways that you can pursue activism because the frequencies in itself connect each other. Like music connects us all, and I think it's one of the best ways or one of the best outlets that people can use for activism because it's something you can hear over and over again. You know, your identity is valid. Our identity is valid. Our existence is valid, you know? And it's the best outlet to have. It reminds us of our humanity as we seem to always forget that simply because of people being different from us. As if there aren't aspects of you that wouldn't be weird to another person. It's like, you know, it's a little hypocritical as well. It can be. But this one I love. Of course, I'm gonna make tweaks before I release any music or any more music. But so this one's in the shy. The bass is a little bigger, a little more bassier, a little more bassy. But that's fine. Four stars in the blessing, girl, supper, raising the supper, on a shooting star, drug wish I rock the only thing I'm packing. Force nasty, this new world, my diverges kindly with your words and my own light. You fantasies of my own shine cannot be understood and acting. A riddle of cues from give me some clues. Why are we separated? Let's be together. Whether one race, humankind, never changing from person to person. Love you, exertion of the force. What am I learning? We're so quick to kill each other, aren't we? Use force, because you know that's our like best way of defending ourselves. But man, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Very crazy. Oh. But you know, I guess that's just our human nature. Just our nature. Except our nature. it's very complex. Our nature is very complex. So it's like wow. There's like man. We're so quick to other people. If you're you're not like us. You're not us. But yeah, that's what we do. Okay, let me try again with this guitar. Oh my gosh, I need to be careful. Dang. Oh, look at this guitar. I need to clean it. I need to clean it. Okay. I'm gonna try again. I'll try not to give up. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe let me try like. Excuse me. No. Okay. Trying again. Not bad. That one's not bad. Dang, oh man. I don't know what I'm going for. I think that's my main issue. I don't know what I'm going for. Whoa. Okay. Trans people are human, guys. We're one. Man. I'm tuning, I'm tuning, I'm tuning. I think we're getting somewhere here. Whoa. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. But I think I'm almost getting it. It is hard. Wow, okay. Oh, my arm. It's so hard. Oh, Lord. Oh, I've been tuning wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh. And then there the realization that you've been like twisting the wrong part. Like, dang. Come on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, almost got it. Almost got it. I think the last one is this one. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, I need a scoop. And this one. Oh, gosh, dang. Oh, okay, hold on. Don't know if this sounds good. Yeah, sounding way better. I feel like it's not all the way there, kind of, but maybe it's probably because of this part. But it's like, whoa. I need to like hold on to like a rhythm. I think I'm all over the place right now. No. Hmm. That's definitely off. But that's okay. Okay. I'll be right back again. Um, So this is an Arabic ney, and I got it shipped from Turkey like months ago. And it looks like wood, but it's like kind of like technically plastic, from what I understand. And it has 6 holes on the front, and then 1 hole on the bottom. And so there's no tuning with this. But there's like a specific way, and you have to where you have to like blow into it in order to ensure that you're making a sound through it. Because it's not that simple. Because I know with like traditional flutes, it's usually like this, and there's way more holes, and there's like places to where you actually tune it and you play it. But with this, you have to like direct it a certain way and like blow into it correctly, so to speak, for you to like make a sound. And the main, see, I haven't really like learned how to really like finger these, these holes. But it's mainly this one that kind of alters the sound, in a way. So I'm gonna see, like, show. Yeah, it's like pretty foreign, pretty like easy to carry and all that. You don't need like a big old case like with American flutes or traditional flutes. So that's very cool. So I gotta so I, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna make a sound right away in this thing, but I'm gonna try my best though. I'm a little familiar. Yeah, I need to practice more, but I almost got it. Because once I get it, yeah, you're gonna see this finger doing this thing on the back. Bear with me. I almost heard a sound come through. Sometimes I'm able to get it faster than other times, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, and then I would get the sound, but it sounds too airy. Like, oh my god, come on. I'ma try again. But yeah, I need it when I get the sound. I need it to be less breathy than that. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I need to practice a little more. Clearly, but I'm still a beginner. But this is my baby along with this thing, right? My babies, right? So I need to take care of them because it's so dusty in this room. Oh my god, it's so annoying. It is very annoying. So, okay. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, let's see what I got. Hmm. Well, I guess other than that, yeah, I think that might be it. Well, we got like 20 minutes. I plan on going live Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and then Saturday and Sunday, 6 o'clock to 11 p.m. So I'm gonna get better at this. I know I'm a little all over the place. I'm a little all over the place, but let me see. I do have lyrics. I've been coming up with lyrics when it comes to my music. Right. So I'm gonna pull up some lyrics. Yeah, so from some lyrics here, from a song I haven't released yet. I have like a couple that I'm still working on, but like, oh my god. And it says, they told me to worship the Lamb. They said to give up your life or you'll be damned, but I won't take that. My heart and soul is where it needs to be, questioning everything, although I'm in a rut, stuck in a cycle of shame. And the name repeats my past predisposed ways, and I repeat this idea of me needing this God, right? Um, with being like LGBTQ, there's just this inherent shame that you can't be the way you are, point blank period, due to like the generational influence of Abrahamic religion in America, which is like definitely such an issue. Of course, again, it's not going to stop, obviously, but it's just best to be open-minded, you know. You good, keep it up. Yeah, appreciate that. Feeling light, lettuce. Is that how you say it? Is that how? Sorry, I can't barely talk. Oh my god. Is that how your name is pronounced? Feeling light, lettuce. Mm. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, my name is like Angel, then Malik, but the Malik part is just Hebrew for angel, so it's just Angel twice. But I think it's like unique, I guess. It fits me. Yeah, because I'm a messenger in some way, shape, or form. Because you know, like music is definitely a medium to carry messages overall. What non-verbally or verbally or both. Indeed, unique. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I try. I try. Yeah, cause yeah, nobody's gonna look up Angel Malik and find anybody else except me. Or like a song that like a maybe Hebrew Israelite made about like God or something, which I think is funny. But yeah, but when it comes to like making songs, I think like I work better when I do lyrics first. But sometimes, you know, yeah. But sometimes melodies will just come to me, and so I have to like record it. So I can come back to it and then make up lyrics as I go from there. Yeah, cause I'll just sing to myself randomly and think, oh, that sounds nice. but then forget to record, and then I just don't remember it until like maybe months later. Which of course slows down the process of like my music and creativity, you know. But I think overall that's like a very cool way to go about it. But of course the foundation is the concept. Like what concept are you going for? Like what is the story you want to tell overall? You know, in regards to like your music or your art. I definitely believe that's key. Yeah, especially with being marginalized in some way. Um, Music is that outlet, you know? Good to record even the slightest idea. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very, very important. Very important. Definitely. How's your day been? I woke up at like 5 and I was like hungry, but I had to like wait for stuff to open. So I was just on YouTube doing my thing, I guess. But just like watching other people listening to music and all that. Yeah, was it a good day? I know tomorrow's the 4th of July, so there's definitely going to be a lot of fireworks. So that's cool, I guess. I'll have a good view. Yeah, so that'll be okay. Um, but yeah, I do plan on writing out more poetry, so I can do more of those like spoken word videos. Cause I only posted one today that I like wrote out, but of course I want to do that every day. But so I can like build up my like strength in poetry, my confidence, articulation, and clear messaging overall. Time to rest. Nice. Yeah, it's almost like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock for me. I mean, I haven't eaten dinner yet actually, so I'm gonna get something. I eat late. Like I had breakfast at like 7. Sorry, my room is dusty. Even though I have an air purifier. But yeah, I ate breakfast around like 7:30 something. And I haven't really eaten anything except popsicle. But that's it. And some juice, of course, but that's it. It's not food. So I'm gonna get something, which will be nice. Very nice and cool. Yeah, I'm gonna like that very much. And it's gonna force me to get outside as well, so that's what I need. It's easy to just stay in and like isolate yourself. So yeah. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Well, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to freestyle. Funny enough, so it's very, very random, right? But I'm gonna try to freestyle. I'm gonna make it purposely unrelated. So I'm gonna try to freestyle toilet with frog with train. I know this is so unserious, but I can't. I have to. I'm gonna suck, so brace yourself. Toilet, frog, train, sky. Saw. Toilet, frog, train, sky, song. Oh my god. And what? A basketball. Just writing out all this stuff. soccer? Oh my god. This is gonna be so unserious. Okay, and I can start however, so shoot, why not? I've been going down the drain like a toilet, but I need to hop up like I'm a frog. Go from place to place like I'm on a train, but I'm trying to reach the sky and the stars. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'm gonna try to take myself seriously, even though this is very unserious. But okay, hold on, wait. The drain. Is there a drain in the toilet? Wait, that doesn't even make any sense. I know it goes down the sewer. I've been going down the sewer like a toilet, but I need to hop back up like a frog. I've been going back and forth like I'm on a train, but I'm reaching for the sky because that's where I need to be. This ain't a song or a lullaby. I'm trying to ball like I'm in basketball by. I'm trying to hit a three-pointer, kick you right in your thighs like we're playing soccer. Maybe I kind of ate that, I think. I actually rhymed that time. God, bruh. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Alright, and then this is just what. Oh my god. Oh, it's so backwards. You can't see that. Okay. It says toilet, frog, train, sky, song, basketball, soccer. Very unrelated stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it all and rhyme all of it. Okay, let me. Oh my god. I'm gonna try. Believe in me, please. I'm not venomous, but I hop on you like a frog. I'm back to back, all over the place. Don't get me wrong, I'm like a train going through the tunnels. Got that tunnel vision. I'm a funnel of ideas and information. You see, you can get so much from me. Reach for the sky. You see, try to knock it out, try to ball, like in basketball. Yeah. Kick them in the heart, rocker. This is not a song or a lullaby. You are a rocker. Oh my god. Okay. I think I ate that. Oh my gosh. No. Mm-mm. There it goes. Yeah. There it goes. Then I'm gonna try to do it from the top of my head now, I guess, because that's the best way people be doing it. Yeah, I'm gay. Well, halfway there. With that, the lesbians don't like me. But I'm not male centered like the most of them. I would love a lady. Cause I don't know. Holy shit. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's fun. Okay. Maybe I should try to write out something again. Okay, but maybe let me try to like, I don't know, write out stuff that actually rhyme together. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Time. Rhyme. Dime. Mime. Yeah, because we're like we're in kindergarten. Lime. Mm, I don't know any other word. Wait. I got time, rhyme, dime, mime, and lime. Okay, I guess that's what we're working with. Yeah, literally. Yeah. Like make a beat myself and just rap over it. So there's no copyright. But I guess I'll do this. So I wrote down words that actually rhyme together, so it should be easier. Should be easier now. In the space of time, working out these rhymes. Life is full of chances, like flipping a dime. I gotta put on a performance like I'm a mime. And I'm so venomous, I hit your eye. God damn, like a squeeze lime, make you blind. Oh my god. I'll get better, cause yeah, I plan on doing this, doing this, and doing this, and doing this, and doing this, and doing this. Oh my gosh, but no, I love music so much and it brings us together. It's building up. It's building up. We're getting better, we're getting better. No, for real, we're getting better. Lord. But yeah. No, but music, laughter, all that brings us together. Literally does, though. Corny, I guess, but it makes sense. Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly. It's like through music we find out about each other's culture. We find out about new people's culture. Or new people, what? we find out about different cultures through music. That's what my whole point. Right. And then living outside of the binary is the reality of people and is a part of the culture. Of the LGBTQIA plus culture, right? And what's so wrong with that? Like, goddamn. Why we gotta go to hell? Like, what? Why we gotta burn? Like a fire? What? Like, what the heck? That's so ridiculous. But it's okay. We're fine. No, we're not. We're not. But it's our human nature to reject, but it's also in our nature to be curious, and that's the main thing. Be curious and creative. That's my main message. And something that needs to be like embodied with me, I can't just be talking, like what? Like be like this and I'm not like that. Like what? But okay, well, we're almost to the 2 hour mark, so let me yeah, you're a work of art, I'm a work of art, and we're all connected. Okay, have a good day. Oh, I'll be here tomorrow though. I'll be back at the same time, but longer, so it'll be more prepared. Okay, we got 1 second. Bye bye. Oh wait, it's been such a long time since I've been live. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just click the X in the corner. Okay, bye. Bye.